Anna, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
What brings you to the World Energy Congress?
Well, I am the global AI energy lead, and there is not a single panel in this Congress that doesn't talk about AI. So I had to be here.
AI is the new thing.
Absolutely. I mean, with Gen AI being so successful and showing such a transformative power, AI became very important in every energy company's agenda. So we see a lot of interest in our last CEO survey in November. It is clear for at least 70% of the CEOs that Gen AI is for now. And if we think about all things AI, 92% of those CEOs say that they're investing in AI now or will do in the next 2 years.
So is this a situation that somebody comes to you and says, I have a problem, I need to fix it with AI, or is it just they understand they need to implement AI? How do we do it?
That's a very curious question. What is happening at the moment is that the boards and the senior executives are pressing the other executives and management level to go on with AI. However, we need to look from the business problem that we are trying to solve. You know, AI is not a hammer, and not every problem is a nail.
Then what happens? What's the journey that your clients go on with you in order to implement AI?
Right. So a lot of clients are now in experimentation phase. And as of end of last year, only 10% had Gen AI use cases into production. And AI is not easy to do. So our clients want to understand where and how they should start on Gen AI. And moreover, given that Gen AI and AI can go from A to Z, how are they then going to scale? And the recommendation at the moment is definitely you need to rethink or define your AI strategy, one that incorporates Gen AI, but also the very fast developments that we have seen in more traditional AI, looking into how are your software vendors incorporating AI in their suite. So reviewing the AI strategy, understanding what are the enablers that are required, redefining the operating model, and eventually finding the need to create an AI innovation hub or an AI COE. And so we are helping our clients set up and go through all that thinking and defining the programs and the plans that are required to execute.
And how does that play out specifically around the energy markets?
Right. So again, it all starts with the business problem at hand. And we need to evaluate, do we really need AI for that or not? So we need to go through what are the business imperatives, what is the vision and ambition of the company, what are the use cases that can have higher impact and easiness, and be more easy of implementing, understanding as well what is the maturity of the different enablers. Are you ready from a data perspective, an infrastructure perspective, a culture perspective, so that you actually can realize the value through the adoption of the use cases themselves.
And as it stands, has anybody used this for the energy transition?
Absolutely. You know, if we think about just Gen AI, we can say that it will help rescue with the talent crisis we are facing on field technicians and engineering professionals that are missing in the market. Here in the Netherlands alone, the DSOs will need 75% more of technicians and engineers to deploy the energy infrastructure by 2030. Gen AI is capable of reducing considerably the amount of time used in mundane activities such as searching for information.
What about the trustworthiness of AI?
Right. It's really an aspect that has to be tackled head on. Most of our energy clients are prioritizing either creating or reinforcing an AI governance that is robust and that instills trust in the organization, that is also drives compliance. There is a lot of new regulations on AI coming up, especially with the new characteristics of Gen AI, It's not just the bias of traditional AI, but Gen AI actually brings a lot of new considerations that need to be taken into account, and that has to be tackled head on. But it cannot either be an obstacle to innovation, an obstacle to the adoption. So we need to find a balance on how we drive innovation, but also take care of the risks of AI that are real.
And what do you think the next steps are?
Well, for energy clients, they definitely need to accelerate the experimentation, but looking into how they are going to lay out the enablers for real adoption, because that's where value is realized. I think that there is a lot of proven use cases that more of the leaders in the energy space have adopted and have released the savings and the benefits they have taken, and those are the use cases that others that are following can now adopt in a safer manner.
So this year's theme is obviously redesigning energy for people and planet. What part do you think AI has to play in that?
Oh, a lot of them. If we think about many of the discussions here at the World Energy Congress on the challenges to integrate renewables and all other distributed energy resources into the grid, AI can help with planning better the grid through forecasting decarbonization scenarios. It can help build better the grid and faster by proactively understanding what are the derails on the construction projects. It can help to operate better by increasing the operating bands of the transmission and distribution lines, and also help to collaborate better, providing signals to where the grid infrastructure will be able to accommodate new loads or leverage faster flexibility.
And for you personally, what do you think the most exciting sort of potential of AI is?
Well, I am with everybody around Gen AI. I mean, it's incredible, not only what it can do, but the pace of change. I mean, in December, Google launched Gemini. Then in February, we had OpenAI launching Sora. From an image, you can create the whole video. And just last month, Aramco launched their largest industrial LLM in the world. And every month we have a new announcement around Gen AI. The productivity gains are extraordinary. It's going to transform our lives. And it is transforming EY as well.
Well, it's an exciting moment for democratization of data.
Data and AI, everybody can now access AI. Just before OpenAI and with ChatGPT came into a big buzz, AI was only allowed to be used by data scientists and very knowledgeable people on AI. Now everybody can do it. At EY, we have created our EYQ, an EY AI assistant that allows to 400,000 people at EY to reimagine how they are going to think about the way they work, the services we provide. They have easy access to an experimentation a test in massive training. And through that, we have unleashed huge creativity bottom up. Now there are 2,000 Gen AI new solutions that people at EY can use.
Exciting times.
Definitely.
All right, Anna. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.